Published 1808 Est, the 7th of November 2017. Updated 1816 Est, the 7th of November 2017. Cambridge students accused a professor of damaging their mental well-being by asking them to work hard and avoid getting drunk. Eugene Terentjeff sent out the advice in an email to first-year physical science undergraduates to prepare them for the very hard course ahead. He told them they would need their brain capacity, and even that might not be enough for some. The email was seized upon by campaigners at Student Minds Cambridge, who said it was not appropriate or acceptable. No matter how much work you have, no matter your current levels of attainment, there is nothing more important than your mental health, they said. Out cold, a girl collapses at a party in a park in Cambridge. We are very concerned this could be extremely damaging to the mental well-being of the students concerned, and potentially others as well. It is important to remember there are many reasons different people get different grades, and it does not mean they do not deserve their place here. Misha Fraser-Carroll, the Student Union Welfare and Rights Officer, said the email only looked to criticize the very premise of having a social life, or any sort of life, outside of study. She wrote, Cambridge University Student Union Welfare and Rights supports students in prioritizing their own well-being, and not simply because it enables you to work better, but well-being for well-being's sake. In his email, Professor Terentjeff advised his charges that they were not at any other uni where students drink a lot and have a good time, and advised them instead to learn to enjoy the course. Warning: Professor Terentjeff is Director of Stus in Natural Sciences at Queen's College. He sent the warning in an introductory message to freshers. He said he was concerned by rumors about a rise in drinking games, such as the penny game. Tom Slater, a campaigner for free speech at universities, said the professor was doing his duty. A professor telling students to work hard is not damaging or demeaning, it's his job, he added. Nowadays, students are being treated as somewhere between children and psychiatric patients. They need to be looked after, coddled rather than challenged, their well-being attended to at all times. Students will, and probably should, disobey Mr. Terentjeff's suggestions. Not for the sake of their mental health, but for the sake of having a life. But this obsession with student stress and anxiety is only encouraging them to be fragile, and discouraging them from taking responsibility for themselves. Good on him for challenging it. The email was published by student newspaper Varsity and has gone viral. It ends with the instruction not to be fooled by the sight of other students partying because none of them are physical scientists. Today's student generation have been branded snowflakes because of their demands to be protected on campus. Last month, it emerged that Cambridge issues trigger warnings about upsetting content in Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus in an effort to protect mental health. Students at Queen's University in Belfast are warned about offensive content in history and politics classes which examine the rise of the far right. Many student unions ban speakers, newspapers and even fancy dress costumes in case they violate safe space policies. Oxford students banned the Christian Union from their college freshers' fair by claiming religion is an excuse for homophobia and neo-colonialism. 2 years ago, students in the city campaigned unsuccessfully to have a statue of the imperialist Cecil Rhodes torn down over concerns it was offensive to ethnic minorities. And students have tried to ban lectures by feminist Germaine Greer over her views on transgender people, and gay rights activist Peter Tatchell over his views on Islam. A university spokesman said the welfare and mental health of students is a priority. All first-year students in all disciplines, having undergone the thorough admissions process that Cambridge requires, have the capacity to succeed.